What would we create to create a lead?
Very good question. I'm so glad you asked.
What would I promote as a free service?
So here's the thing. If you have a website, and I'm sure you have a website, it just kind of exists. There's 30 people on your website right now. I can feel it. The website fairies are talking to me. Maybe there's maybe 500, but then you would never know it.
Right.
And the reason why is because you don't have a lead generator. Most people have a pop-up that says 10% off your first service, but then those people already want a service. You're just losing money. You're just giving money away. You're giving 10% away. What you need is some sort of like quiz or an ebook or a free training, something that says what lash style is best suited for my face.
Right. Okay.
And it's like a quiz that they can take to any professional and say, I got this result, but
you need to give me your email.
You need to give me your email and phone number because text marketing is where it's at.
Right. Oh.
And then now you can market to them. You need an email sequence that tells them for the next 30 days, hey, look at our social proof. Michelle, what is the bottleneck in your business right now?
I feel like it might be me.
It's always us. It's always us.
Doing everything, but doing nothing.
Okay.
And then feeling like we were doubling every year pre-COVID. So we were making way over 7 figures. And then since COVID, I've been stuck. Like I can't get past that 7-figure mark. And I think there's been a lot of like things that have happened post-COVID that has made me really jaded.
Made you really what?
Jaded about hiring.
Well, let's talk about that.
Hiring and...
How many people do you have on your team?
So I used to have 15 and now I have 3.5.
I used to have 15. Now I have 35.
Oh, okay. Well, see, that's where I want to get to.
But trust me, when you say things like, hiring has, a lot of people has made you really jaded.
Yeah.
So you get calloused, and some people get calloused the wrong way where they're like, I can't do this again.
Right.
But it's like dating.
Right. Yeah.
Do you marry the first guy you meet, like
But I'm so scared. And I think that's the problem. I'm scared.
She knew it was her.
I'm terrified to ask for help.
Interesting. But it's worked in the past.
So I think because I went into business being ignorant, right? So if you're ignorant without knowing what's going to happen, you say yes and you do it. But because now I know all the things
could happen.
Exactly.
You know that the water is hot.
And so I'm scared that those mistakes will happen again or that I would run into them again.
Totally relatable.
Yes. And because I've bootstrapped my entire 15 years, it's been harder to make those like bold moves because now things are tighter, right? Because there's no like support system in terms of like having the finances to make good choices. It's almost like I have to make smarter choices. And so then it's like, okay, well, let's make sure this one works completely before I take on the next thing, which is then hiring. Because I'm in Canada, so I find that there isn't as many lash artists willing and wanting to work for somebody. I could be wrong. You've put out ads. It hasn't worked.
You put out ads?
Yes. We have
For how long? How long did you try that?
Probably for the last year. And most
interviewing people?
Yeah. And most people who have come, they don't have a clientele and they want me to bring them clientele.
And that's not what you want.
No, I do, but I just don't have the clientele for that.
Okay. Root of the problem first.
Yes.
It's not about whether or not people want to work for you.
Right.
It's about having the clients first. Right. So do you think that if you had consistent clientele and if you built a marketing machine that is so solid and you just have clients just like pouring in every day, you don't think a single mom that just needs a break?
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is very relatable for me because, when I first started up, it was just me. And then I had a baby. I was pregnant. I have 3 kids now.
Yeah.
But my first pregnancy, I didn't know what was going to happen. So like what you do, there's like 2 types of pregnant people, right? There's that pregnant person that like will just like set everything up and do everything. And there's the other kind of pregnant person that's just like sits around and says like, oh, I don't have the bandwidth. I was the like type of pregnant person that thought I was going to die. Oh, no. Because you don't know. I never knew what it was like to like have a baby. And I was like, I'm going to be out for a year, 2 years. How does this work? Yeah. And as you know, lash artists, we don't make money unless we're in the chair. Right. So it forced me to hire. Right. Forced me to hire. And then so 2 months into maternity leave, I'm sure you had the same experience or similar. I was like, oh my gosh, look at how much the salon brought in today and I'm at home. And so what I did was I just repeated that. I made my receptionist a permanent makeup artist. Yeah. And then after that, I made one of my best. I trained people and then I got up to 15 artists. And obviously you don't just get up to 15 artists overnight. You get burned a couple times and then like you look and then there's drama. And then like I stayed on the same 6 artists for 6 years. Right. And then COVID happened. And then COVID happened. And then, but then you just keep repeating the process because it's kind of like, I mean, I look at this team. This team is so tight. Yeah. We don't have time for our real friends, but we have time for each other. And so like, I know this sounds like a line, but these are literally my best friends. Yeah. Literally. And we keep growing and people come in, people come out, people come in, people come out. And it's just a matter of dating. Yeah. Honestly. And if they're not aligned, they're not aligned. Right. Okay. Now let's get back to it. The reason why people wanted to work with me is because I built a really solid marketing machine. Okay. So do not Google my work. My work isn't that good. Yeah. But then I live in Los Angeles, so I had celebrities like coming to me all the time. And meanwhile, I had my trainers who've been in the business for like 10, 15 years, still struggling to make 6 figures consistently. But here I was doing 7, multiple 7. Yeah. What's going on? Because I was forced into just working on the marketing because I had girls working. Yes. The same thing for you, right? Yeah. So I made that decision to sort of pivot, being like, I'll take a step. Like, so I'm only working 3 days a week. Yeah. But because I have like clients that have been with me for 15 years that are like, I'm not seeing anybody else. Yeah. But I had said to the girls, like, okay, this is what I need to do is step back and really hone in on marketing and focusing on the back end. And I'm sure they appreciate that. Yes. However, the weeks are always like, it's slow, then it's busy, it's slow, it's busy. And I'm like, then I feel this like, oh my God, I have to go back in and like make sure the studio is safe by working and that there's money coming in. What are you doing marketing wise then? Because now that we've established that the root of the problem is consistent clients. Right. What are you doing marketing wise? So we have a really good return rate with our customers. Like, love that. Rebooking. So your service machine is solid. Yeah. Our clients are coming back all the time. Our existing artists are booked. The only problem is that the pool of people wanting to come back in, it's different in terms of financially wanting to spend the same money as they did back in the day. What city are you in again? Toronto. Oh, yes. But we've never lowered our prices from day one. So like back in the day when permanent makeup and lashes were like... You do permanent makeup too? No. So we're talking about back in the day prices when they were like $350, $200. Those are still our prices. We've never wavered. And so the problem is that the market has changed in terms of service costs. So there are places that are charging $100, $125, and that's where we're losing our clients to. And then the same amount of people looking for artists aren't wanting to come because of the price point, number one, or they're just switching to lash lifts and brow lamination, which means less return. Okay. And then the fact is, I just find that months are inconsistent. You know, our pool is there, but the new ones are not. What are you doing to get new leads all the time? So we run Google ads. How much are you spending? So we're spending about $500, very targeted to the area because it is really saturated. We did run one where it was like 12 kilometers out, and then they would call and they're like, oh, actually you're downtown. You can't come. So, like, it's too far. We use like our email marketing platform. How many people do you have on your list? So 8,000. Do you utilize your list? We use our list. How often? So I would say probably once a month. Okay. Yeah. But then it's like, we try to promote like high ticket, like services. So we'll try to combine. Don't discount. Don't discount. Yeah. You need another tool. Yeah. Do you run Facebook ads?
No.
How's your organic? Strong?
Really strong. Yeah.
Do you have a sales team?
No.
Okay. There's two ways for, there's a journey. The client journey is very simple.
Yeah.
There's 3 machines in every business, right? So there's the visibility machine.
Yeah.
There is the booking machine, which is conversion. And then the service machine, which is retention, which you already said that, you're good on, right?
Yeah.
You get the clients in your chair.
Yeah.
They're stuck.
100%.
Okay. So your service machine is fine.
Yeah.
So you need 2 out of the 3 machines booking. So the visibility machine, I wish I had a graphic. Can you put a graphic on here? Here's the graphic. Fantastic. Thank you, my editor. What consists in that machine is a funnel, right?
Yeah.
It's content.
Right.
Whether it's organic or paid. Now, paid content is reach.
Right.
Organic is trust.
Right.
So the reach, when you do paid ads, putting it out there, hey, we're here. And then they get to your organic and they're like, oh, I trust you.
Right.
In order for a client to choose you, you first need to be one of the options because there's several options.
Right.
So ads take care of that.
Right.
If you've never ran Facebook ads before, get on my calendar. Let's do this. Number 2. Okay. Number 2. So that'll be the reach.
Right.
Now the trust, the organic, it's strong. It's good. I feel you. It's good. Her Instagram's right here. Look at that. The organic is strong, ladies and gentlemen, mostly ladies. Okay. Now you have the second machine, which is booking. Are you getting chosen?
Right.
Are you getting chosen? So that has to do you have a funnel?
In what way?
Like a lead generator?
No. What would we create to create a lead?
Very good question. I'm so glad you asked.
What would I promote as a free service?
So here's the thing. If you have a website, and I'm sure you have a website, it just kind of exists. There's 30 people on your website right now. I can feel it. The website fairies are talking to me. Maybe there's 500, but then you would never know it.
Right.
And the reason why is because you don't have a lead generator. Most people have a pop-up that says 10% off your first service, but then those people already want a service. You're just losing money. You're just giving money away. You're giving 10% away. What you need is some sort of like quiz or an ebook or a free training, something that says what lash style is best suited for my face.
Right. Okay.
And it's like a quiz that they can take to any professional and say, I got this result, but
you need to give me your email.
You need to give me your email and phone number because text marketing is where it's at.
Right.
And then now you can market to them. You need an email sequence that tells them for the next 30 days, hey, look at our social proof. This is my story. These are our artists. Look at all the people, awards we've won, people we worked with.
Right.
So you get to build trust with them for the next 30 days and they get to stay in your ecosystem, not just 30 days, but you need to build a 30-day email nurture sequence and text sequence that really gets them knowing who you are and trusting you and just like diving deeper. And then so at the end of every email sequence is a PS.
Right.
This is what you do to book a consultation with us or book. So it's always a PS because the PS is the highest red line in every email. Oh, PS, schedule your free FaceTime consultation here. Come in for lash treatment here.
Right.
So it's always a PS. But the thing is, you have your service machine done. It's like, it's perfect. It's running well. Your visibility machine is broken.
Yeah.
Your booking machine, you need to have people at the end, a person, your receptionist, could be you.
Yeah.
At the end of that other side, once they start messaging you, once they downloaded your freebie or taking your quiz, to now engage with them in a conversation because people buy from people.
Right.
They don't buy from brands. They buy from people.
Yeah.
People buy if they feel seen or known.
Right.
So if you have somebody on the other side saying, hey, send me a picture of your current lashes or tell me, what your issues are with like retention or whatever it is. And then they feel seen and then they're heard. Then you have conversion.
Yes.
So
that really makes sense. Yes.
Okay. So I think what you should do is you should run Facebook ads, just in a nutshell, the list. You should run Facebook ads at least, I'm not sure, but anywhere between $800 to $1,500 a month on ad spend.
Okay.
Okay. And then the second thing you need to do is you need to build a sales funnel that has a lead generator, offer a free quiz or something like that, or a freebie of some sort. And then you need to hire one person that's in charge of sales. And it might be you in the first month or so. But then once you know what's working, then you can outsource that. You can even outsource that to a VA in another country for $7 an hour.
Well, I have a receptionist that I feel like I can utilize her to, do that. She's really good with just like speaking to people.
Great.
Okay.
So it's all about proactive sales at this point, not reactive.
Right.
And you have your email list of 8,000 people that you need to be utilizing more.
Yeah.
Actually, I really think I could just double your income just from your email list.
So, I mean, the great thing is like, even just yesterday, I had a client that came back from 2017. So I feel like they trust us and they come back even when they are ready to, but financially, I feel like that's what's holding a lot of them back. But yeah, I feel like there's this bottleneck because like I said, we used to do 7 figures and we're somehow like just really stuck right below it and we can't get past it.
I can totally double your income with just utilizing that 8,000 people email list a lot more.
Like knowing the exact strategy, like you need to just pump that
She said 8,000. She said 8,000. If she would have said 80, I would have been like, I can't do that. Yeah. You can't see 8,000 people a month.
Right.
Okay. Even with just your list, but if you want new, like fresh clients, you should run ads.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right. That's
got it.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, cool. I'll see you at the top.
Oh my gosh.